When Sparrow did sing about the white meat and thing, man them start to fret like he never eat a dog meat yet. But if ever you lack the understanding of once you go black, in the pages of history will document Harry's testimony. You know why? The prince gave up his money, the prince gave up his throne, the prince gave up his power. Why? Just for that meat alone. His family go sour, the queen she might sin she soul, but him mother go proud when he singing out loud. Dark meat to the world. Harry tell him once you go black, hey, you'll never go. You watching TV, sing it. Once you go black, you'll never go back. The haters on social media say that Harry will soon regret, but they will never understand why he leaving, because they never eat a black meat yet. Hey, everybody, go Harry, you on the couch. Go Harry, you in the kitchen. Go Harry, watching TV. Go Harry. Whoa. Harry messed with the pride when he introduced his bride. The queen, she wasn't happy. She was like, what nonsense is this, Harry? It was a big joke. Harry never made the woman get a stroke when he proclaimed, yes I do, to a woman of a darker hue. So with that, the prince gave up his money and he kicked away his throne. He tell him he ain't want no power. Why? Just for dark meat alone. He family goes.
What's up, it's your boy Bobby Schmurder. April 21st, we'll be in St. Martin's. You heard St. Martin's Hip Hop Festival. Stefflon Dawn, plenty more. It's gonna be lit like a bitch. We out there. I'm wildin'. You already know it's lit. I'm looking for an island girl. You who on the island, boy?
It's time SXM presents a grand fundraising raffle taking place on Sunday, May 28th. The grand fundraising raffle. Get your tickets now for only $10. The first prize is a 55-inch smart TV. Second prize, a hotel weekend stay. Third prize, a Samsung phone. And the fourth prize, a 100 Gilda shopping voucher courtesy of Carrefour. It's going down on Sunday, May 28th. The fundraising raffle. Tickets available for only $10. Proceeds will go towards a back-to-school program.
Purchase your tickets at Creative Juices or from any of the members. Call 556-5181 or 523-8272.
It's time SXM.
Polotricks Tuesday, of course, Law and Order edition, right here on the Late Night Show. Of course, Tuesdays is our favorite day when we come to you and we have a good discussion. And we give you the facts, nothing but the facts.
Nothing but.
And of course, we are joined by our own local terrorist, and that is, of course, Earl Evans. Good day to you.
Well, I wasn't bred locally though. That's the problem, you know. I got up out of St. Martin, thank God for small mercies and experience better, bigger ways of doing things the right way too, and how that doing it the right way works, Andrew. So yeah. Good day, St. Martin. You know what I'm saying? We here. Thanks for another time of being on your platform, Andrew Dick.
Looking sharp, man.
I try, Andrew. You know, after this, I'm heading to the Uber Circle Cruise Beach Party they got down Great Bay. So this was just for you and the viewers, and after that, catch me back, St. Martin.
Party time. Now, of course, a lot is happening on St. Martin, Earl, and as we continue the go slow of the police, it continues.
How the go slow continue? Did they inspect Saturday?
They inspect Saturday, yes.
So then, how are we going slow then?
Because they had to do it.
They had to do it.
They did it slowly. They inspected slowly, okay? But they did inspect the carnival trucks on Saturday. So that was done.
Thank you, police. I appreciate you. Thank you, police. I appreciate you.
Of course, on Thursday they had a parliamentary meeting, question hour. Now, of course, the question hour is when the parliamentarians, ask questions to a minister, and the minister, of course, tried to answer questions. It was a train wreck, I must say, because it was all over the place. questions wasn't really answered. They were just skate upon. They just was skating. Not no real concrete, answers was given. It was basically like, yes, it's by the governor. No, we work on the calculations. No, we are very close to finishing, but it's gonna get finished. But we understand the sentiments of the police officers, but we're working on it because we love our justice workers. And then at the end was my favorite quote from the minister, where she said, "But my door is always open, and I'm willing to sit with every officer." And I was like, this crazy woman going to sit down with 300 police officers.
Yeah, man. I thought it was 700.
No, it's 700 justice workers.
Okay.
But imagine, let me just take the police officers, and they have to go, because if I was a police officer, I would have started making my appointment starting today.
No, but be careful.
Yes,
but be careful. No,
what time you want me to reach?
She got to be careful what she wish for, because that come in, So,
she has no respect for the union, Earl. Let me get that out of the way.
Well, because I don't think the union has enough bars. The union has the power for the people, but they don't defend the people. They don't have enough bars to go and actually make these things happen. They have to hire a lawyer.
Yeah.
You are a union and you still have to hire a lawyer. So what I tell you?
Because they want to do things lawfully, Earl. That's what they want to do.
And the union can't do that. That's what I'm saying.
It's a different type of union.
The union is the legal, lawful basis of supporting.
You know what? You come from the radical times where unions used to burn down government buildings, where unions used to organize big walks.
I just know what these institutions are supposed to be doing, and as posing as in that. If you're a union, a police union, that's your job. You hire a lawyer to do your job. But if you don't know, then you don't know. So what are unions supposed to do for you then? Tell me.
Well, at least the lawyer could bring the ministry to court with all the illegal letters that they have going around. Because, mind you, listen, so there's a function book that is in the making, and I sending Earl, who works for me, a letter quoting that this is per the function book.
That is in the making. No, Andrew, serious? That's in the making. So you putting the cat before the horse then? Now you're trying to tell me? Which brings me to my point, Andrew, okay? So can I speak to the minister now? I allow you to speak to the minister. She listen to you. She might listen to you now. She listen to you. So my turn now. Can I go up next?
You go ahead.
Awesome.
Hit it.
Hi, Minister Anna Elaine Richardson.
I like the middle name.
No, man, she gave it away, so it's staple now. Eh? She got on with it. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, Anna, for it. I appreciate you, Ms. Richardson, Minister of Justice. I appreciate you because at least you're trying to do the right thing. I agree. But this is the problem, you know what I'm saying? Of having it wrong for so long. It's not your fault, but for having it wrong for so long. And this is what I'm saying, because this is the same way I talk to people about how they just believe that the government falling is something that is a good thing. Like they say, yeah, let government fall. No. Not because our government has been the worst for the past 10 years since 10, and every time they act like spoiled children and fall government, and you believe, okay, that's that. So because they're doing it, it means that it's the right way. No. That to me was the most terrible expression of people trying to pretend to be government when they can't agree. They don't know how to negotiate. They don't know how to come together. They don't know how to compromise. And therefore, I'm going to take my cake and fall the government at the expense of the taxpayers and the expense of the people. Okay? So, now that we have done things a wrong way for so long, I appreciate Ms. Richardson for trying to do the right thing. I agree. I appreciate you. But now is not the time. Now is not the time. You know what I'm saying? No, ain't the time for that. You know what I'm saying? You could finish the point where you're trying to play and do the right things with. You can actually do the right thing there, my girl. Let me explain to you. All right? If you got the money, if you say you got the money, cause you saying you got the money, then pay the police workers them. Pay the police workers. Then,
but what they gonna pay?
Well, listen. And then, instead of giving them a letter with the position and how much they're supposed to get paid, you give them a letter with their position and how much you pay them. Regardless which way you go about it, whether you pay them before, whether you pay them after, will not change the fact or the point I'm waiting on. The point is to see how much discrepancies the police them, how much people say, yo, are you full up? Yo, you kidding me? You're trying me, Anna? You must have mad. Where you get this number? There, you could run around all you want. You could stall all you want. You could pretend all you want because I won't wait for all you. I just normally wait for all you. Because when talk is cheap, so cheap that anybody can say anytime, and that's why I go that. But when I start to do the actions of what you're talking about, that's where I just reside at. So when you start to pay them, deflect from paying them, when you issue them their money, issue them their letter of placement, and then I gonna wait to see how much of them say you're full of, you're lying. That's where you got to. If you ain't ready for that, fire your whole cabinet. Fire them. If they ain't telling you, I know we got to get to the serious problem. We got to get to the serious. You're playing games now. You running and running, dodging, ducking, prolonging it, but you can't escape it, Miss Richardson. You can't escape it. When you pay these people them and issue them the placement letters, when they say this is not right, this is not me, how much of them say that? That's where you need to be. That's how far you got to be down the road. So you got to get to that. So you got to pay them now. Pay them now, so you start now. Don't wait for that.
I think Chris would love you saying no again. But anyway, I understand.
No. Okay, so pay them ahora. Pay them ahora. You know? Pay them ahora. This is the jokey week, Andrew. What you want me to do? This is the jokey week. So you have to pay them ahora. What I'm trying to tell you is this. You got the money, you didn't cause this. We agree. Say, Martin, understand. You're trying to do the right thing, we get that part too. Yet, you got the money. Say, Martin, we understand that part, you got the money, right? Pay them.
Stop saying money.
No, but if she got the money, then she got the, then, that's all we understand. I just say, Martin, if everything else we understood, I was with you until I hear you say, you got the money. So Miss Richardson, if you got the money, pay the people them. Deal with it afterward. There's a way to do that. Pay them now, and then send them a receipt instead of sending them a bill or telling them an expectation letter or what they're supposed to receive. Send them a receipt of what we paid you. Sign it, and I believe you will have better compliance then. This is what your rank was. This is what you was owed. This is what we pay you. This is the day we pay you on it. Please sign now.
I think it's important also to mention, Earl, that after the question hour, during the question hour, several suggestions came from members of parliament. One was from, of course, the tallest member of parliament, Rolando Brison. Now, again, the tallest member of parliament comes to the rescue of the National Alliance. It's like, for some reason, I almost starting to believe Theo, where he said that the UP leader is like the stepchild of the National Alliance because he continues to save their asses every time they're in hot water. For really and truly, I am very disappointed in National Alliance government, in the government. I am very disappointed in National Alliance as and they are the majority government. They hold most of the ministries, they are the majority or the majority in the government. It's like Duran is in hot water. MP Brison had to save him from being fired. Then
how much time that?
Quite some time.
Coalition was going far.
How
much time that? No, seriously, and that's the question I'm going to ask you. How much time that? That's my favorite question. How much time that the coalition was going far, and then what?
And then what happened? Ludmila Duncan left the National Alliance. It was like, okay, we still have enough. All right, no problem. Chris left the National Alliance. Of course, 2 members of the UP also left. But at the same time, again, this time around, back in 2020, if you remember, they had a whole thing with this police situation that was flaring up just before elections. MP Brison came with some proposal.
He tabled a draft initiative law on the UTSC. Let me be actual, because I got it here. Because people just forget. Because now he's the worst thing ever since sliced bread, and we are his defenders. So then, if you believe that,
well, actually, sliced bread is not bad.
I
like the titty.
You got a brown or the
nah?
Give me my bread. Give me my titty. But then when you talk about sliced bread, then Andrew, like
no, use the one who said it worse than sliced bread.
Yeah, worse than sliced bread. I know what I said.
Okay, that's what. Okay, that's.
Sliced bread bad. You worse than sliced bread, you're bad.
Yeah, so you like titty. You like titty bread.
I love my titty bread. I am French man. I like my little French titty bread. Yeah, cut it open, put some egg butter.
It's supposed to like baguette. That's actually what you need.
No. Je no comprends. I know all of that there. That gone too far come culture, Andrew. I still say Martin, no, I might be a friend Dutch say Martin, but I still an islander, and that's what way people got it messed up, you understand?
All right. No.
So
the proposal.
Yeah, man. So back in June of 2019, the MP saved them. This situation is not the first time it came around. situation happened already. The MP initiated his law, the third initiated law to be tabled in Parliament, according to the Central Committee Parliament meeting, on the sales of the UTS, which was 12.5% of the shares in the time. The MP formulated some kind of law structure around the shares of the UTS, so that way some of the allocated money could go and help pay the police the first time.
Yeah.
MP Brison did that.
Installment.
The person the MP Brison did that. Okay, good. And in the tone, I got to get the amount, how much it was. It was 189 million. Results of the sale of UTS to Liberty Latin America, which represents a value of US 189 million. Brison expects St. Martin will receive the same price per share as Curacao, which could amount to upwards of $13 million. Okay, so the man made $30 million available to pay the police. He didn't get a penny from that. And they paid the police the first time, and now he got to try to do what again? But I saying he just talking. But before, when he did this, when he saved the police to get paid the first time, did he get his flowers then? What I remember? I even remember he did that.
No, actually they voted for Doran, so he did get his flower. He did get his flowers. It's just that the Minister of Justice at the time was Minister Doran, and he received
the highest vote getter.
And that's why he was the highest vote getter. You're getting there. You're getting it now.
But Samaritan so full. Are you trying to tell me you just confirm how full Samaritan? They couldn't see who do it.
Nope.
They wasn't around for the UTS sale.
Nope.
No, Samaritan missed the whole UTS sale and how the police get paid the first time for real.
Yep.
Who do the whole thing? They forget they missed that.
Yep.
No, you're trying to tell me for real?
I'm telling you, that's how it was.
And then they give the vote to the highest vote getter because that's what they thought was going to happen. And then he come back and he didn't even take the vote and got back to the position.
Actually, he was elected back again, and then instead of going back to justice, he was like, give me Romy. And we all know how that ended up. Yeah.
So you're trying to tell me St. Martin is not a real place, the people them fufu? Kuno
They what?
Fufu.
No,
A French side and a French week. Kuno?
No.
They got short term. It's true what they say about the short term memory. Because they say even long ago, and the man on the UTS sale, people say UTS sale. But instead, they would run around and call me his mouthpiece based on a live from a sensationalism. So Liga Kane, and I'm going to tell you this straight up now, you understand? Nobody fired you, sir. Nobody fired you. Not because DP don't want you on the list no more. After you postulate yourself to go run campaign, thinking you're going to run campaign and politics and campaign on the people them. So now you can't run campaign on the people them. So now you want to run campaign on the people them again, politics on the people them. So Mr. K9, I'm going to say the same thing. As a man to a man, I like to deal with men, bro. I like to deal with men. I don't play this little. I don't do this. I really don't do this, bro. Because from the first time I came here, I could have aired you out. But instead, I've always been saying, I'm looking forward to an intellectual exchange of debate with you as a man. I've given you the respect as a man to allow you to come as a man on this show and give us the respect and let's have a conversation, bro. But instead, you want to stay on your live and say, Andrew, come on now, come sit down here and asking the question in front of the people. Come sit down right here. No, nobody fire you. The first 4 weeks, I'm waiting for you to reach, but I know better. I know you. I know your game. I know how you. I know St. Martin knows. I know you would have never come, and that's why I said it, because I'm not going to say something that I'm not too sure about to embarrass myself so strongly the way I said it. Everybody will believe that I just say things like, are you? Just to say things. I've never been that kind of person. I mean every word I say. Every word. So when I invited you and I said you, please come to have a nice little exchange, I was a man to man in you. But now you're turning like a little boy, so now you want me to little boy you? So I'm going to not do that. I'm going to resume my position and my integrity. And the last thing I'm going to tell you, sir, is this. Mr. K9, Swaliga K9, Mr. Ortega, please come. Don't be afraid. No, I ain't going to do you nothing. I ain't going to do you nothing but give you some mental sparring. Please come. We would love to have a nice little exchange with you, bro. Nobody fire you, man. Don't start no sensationalism. No, don't go down that road, please, man. I ain't got no. My patience with that kind of stuff is thin. You see what I do, Grisha, last week? My patience with them kind of fibble. Lying is one thing, but creating a whole sensation and that's something that ain't there. Are you experts at that? And we're not doing that. So please, come. You have any kind of concerns, questions, you think we're doing anything left, right, center, you feel that way, your people and you got your people and behind you. Nobody fire you, Mr. Ortega. Stop lying. Please. Don't stop being sensationalism. Nobody fire you, bro.
All right.
We wait on you to reach any day you're ready, I'm still waiting on you to reach. But if you continue on my name, this is your warning. Reach, please and thanks.
Now, of course, I don't engage in public spasms. No, I'm not even going to address it. But
the man say you're firing, man. You're not going to say nothing about that?
Those who know, know, and I'm going to leave it there. I kind of responded in the comment section, and then I deleted it after because I was like, this is so like petty. Like,
yes,
why am I
it's
even
petty.
commenting?
From
like,
a man who wants to postulate himself to become, ask you to vote for him to become the highest position of my country, and you can't even come and have a conversation with us here on Andrew Dick after I've been asking you for weeks to come on and have a conversation with us on Andrew Dick. Instead, you're hiding behind your phone, Facebook, in a dark house in your room by yourself, brethren.
Let's not get off the cuff now. Listen, again, Swadiga K9, our former host of, Polotricks, co-host of Polotricks, Cedric Ortega, at the end of the day, I wish him.
Okay, speak for yourself.
Sorry, I wish him well.
I'm glad you correct that. You know your boy. That's all it is. You know your boy.
In the upcoming elections, good luck with that, and of course.
But nobody wants him. DP ain't got him no more. So that's why he's saying we fire him now because he's trying to get our way back in. Just come. You know the time. You know the time and the day we are. Just reach. We're waiting on you a long time.
Now let's get back to this thing with the police officers, so that we could just have a pulse of what the latest is with the situation. So today, Tuesday, the unions met with Member of Parliament Rolando Brison and his justice little committee that he has. You can see it there on your screen, the picture. And basically, the committee met with the police officers to come to a solution. Of course, Lyndon Lewis has been for some time now part of the justice chain as a national detective. So he has the experience. He currently works in the cabinet of the Ministry of Tourism, the Ministry of Theatre. But he does have experience when it comes to dealing with unions, police union, and also with police officers, justice workers, and so on. So he gave input, and they are making a proposal to send to the Minister of Justice so that these workers can get paid as soon as possible. The go slow continues, according to a press release from the lawyer of the NRPB union, that the go slow continues because there was some back and forth over the weekend, some meetings that took place, but they ain't happy yet. They have some people receiving letters, receiving mistakes still in their letters. And again,
get to that. Do you understand what I'm saying? You got to get to that. You could do it's like they ain't got no. I swear to you, sometimes Andrew Dick, I just judge one of these people ain't got no vision, man. They can't really see the problem. They create any kind of problem because they can't see the problem down the road. And when you see problem down the road, you don't create nothing else. You try to get to the real problem because you see the problem coming, so you don't try to create no problem. Like, you get to the problem. You go have you think it's a joke? I want to see how much people say, "Bye, you're full of crap." This ain't for me, eh?
Yeah, some saying that already.
So get to the problem.
The only thing that I do want to stress to the police officers and the justice workers particularly is that the placement letter that you're receiving is not a promotion. Some people want to take it as a promotion because for some reason they expected to get a higher position or a better position, and they're protesting against that. When it is not that. It is just in what scale you're supposed to be paid, which scale you're supposed to be in at this particular juncture. So it is not like a letter whereby, Earl, for example, have one stripe, and then all of a sudden Earl in the force for 6 months, he gets this placement letter, and Earl feels now that he's supposed to get 2 stripes because he just feels like he doesn't work too hard. It doesn't work like that.
Some man police does work too hard.
Yeah.
No. Talk to me, seriously.
I just say it. I just say it. So it's not a promotion. It's supposed to be just where you're supposed to be.
Oh my God.
And based on
work too hard, he say for real?
I just giving you an example.
Oh, okay.
I just give you an example.
No, okay.
All right, so
Whoa.
the meeting took place today. I heard the discussion was fruitful, but I'm sure that the union is going to send out a press release, and MP Brison will send out a press release, and everybody go hold kumbaya. But only if the Minister of Justice agrees to this proposal that they're making. Because at the end of the day, the Minister of Justice is the one who's responsible for these police officers, these justice workers. And if she says, no, I don't like this proposal, then we are back to square one, and Carnival going to be in trouble.
Minister Richardson again.
This weekend.
Minister Richardson again. I applaud you. I really do. I truly applaud you for trying to do the right thing. I really do appreciate you for trying to do the right thing. I do. You know. But you're trying to correct a storm that has been in the drain forever. So you got to really try to get out of the drain first and get on good graces second, and then you're gonna get to the real problems third, my God. So pay the people them, let them feel good to work. Get out of this go slow. Let us get out of this go slow going into our greatest festival of our time. Right now we got, you know how much people is on St. Martin in them cruise ship, after them cruise ship, Andrew Dick? We got Uber Cruise, Party Central as a stop. We making strides, the government making strides, and then the government same time shooting himself in the foot. Great Bay Beach right now is the life of St. Martin. Great Bay Beach right now is the life of St. Martin people. Right now, as we speak right now.
I wonder if they are police officers.
No, I could tell you. I was there, and the war going on there. I trying to get back there for that. No. It's lit, buck, wild. I got some friends came off of that. Boy, you're gonna see me post some pictures later, bro. Wow.
Let's take a commercial break. We gotta go slow for now and take a commercial break. When we come back, more politics.
Now, if this doesn't work, then it's no Carnival 2023 for me.
Hello, good day. Reader Rainbow Night Care Services. This is Shirley speaking. How may I be of service?
Hi, Shirley. I need your help. A friend sent me your flyer because she said I could leave my daughter with you during the carnival.
Yes, love. We are offering night care services for the whole carnival season, starting the 14th of April until the 3rd of May. Are you interested in our services?
Oh, that sounds great. I have a few shows that I want to go to, but my babysitter had to go off island.
Sure, I'll be happy to assist you further.
How do your hours work?
Drop-off services starts at 7 p.m.
Sounds
at
great.
night, and the pickup is 7 a.m. So it's 7 to 7 with breakfast optional, and it's only $40 per child.
$40? That doesn't sound bad at all.
So give us a call today if you're interested.
Let me just finalize a few things and I will definitely call you back to reserve her spot.
Yes, and if you have any additional information, please don't hesitate to contact us on our WhatsApp number. It's 554-4505. And I look forward to meeting you and your lovely child. Have a great day further.
Fundación Raíces Dominicana presenta Noche Latina 2023 este 27 de abril. Una noche repleta de entretenimientos con la revolución urbana del momento. Flow 28. Para deleitarnos, la salsa con clase de David Cava. La sensación del momento, Ángel Guiol. El bachatero número 1 de la República Dominicana, el chaval de la bachata. El artista más completo de la República Dominicana. Bueno en balada, bueno en merengue, bueno en salsa. Alex Bueno. Entrada $40 por adelantado y $60 en la puerta. Reserva tu mesa VIP al 1721-588-2744. Patrocinado por Ball Label, Sonesto Bajo y Sky High. Será un evento para que nadie te lo cuente.
At SXM, we're taking travel and tourism to new heights. Here we boast spacious check-in areas, 10 passport control points, comfortable departure lounges, and finally, there's an airport in the Caribbean that takes your travel plans as seriously as you do. Princess Juliana International Airport.
Of course, Carnival is right around the corner. Now, before we continue, because I have a message for these security guards and, of course, the people of St. Martin.
You gotta educate them, man. Educate them, bro. Because they don't know.
Earl, tell us a little bit about this. Drop your kid off and forget them until after Carnival.
Yeah, we are. There's Uplifting Moms Association that is doing some amazing stuff in the community for the single mothers and the mothers that, you know, because they need a lot of help. They don't have no, like, I grew up in America where they got WIC program, and that helps a lot, you know what I'm saying? You get milk, diapers, pamper, you know, so there's some clothes, you know? So Uplifting Moms Association took it upon themselves as being single mothers to assist single mothers, but also mothers with trying to do both things. You want to go to Carnival, but you also want to be a responsible parent, you know? You don't want to leave your child with any and everybody, and then you also want to party. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. And it gives you, but it gives you an option. You drop off the child at the Reading Rainbow, 10 minutes from the festival village on Back Street, 10 minutes, and then 10 minutes from drop them off at 7 o'clock, and they allow you to leave the child until the next morning. We don't know. They don't know. We don't know. You might get drunk. You know, you want to go enjoy yourself. We appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? It's Carnival. We had Carnival in a while. You never know. We outside. I did go outside. Andrew had to go outside hard. So if you go hard, you know, leave your child asleep, just come pick them up in the morning. You know, if you feel that you didn't go hard, you want to pick them up, you could pick them up any hour at a time after that. You know, so cool. Yeah, Uplifting Moms Association, 7 to 7 p.m. And breakfast included for the children in the morning, because you know, and they're taking care of them. So shout out to Uplifting Moms Association. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Shirley Hillar for her creativity and a conceptual of it, something she's trying to assist the mothers with. It's coming from herself because she's a mom. She wants to party hardy, and she has kids too, so she'll be utilizing the service as well. You know, so that's pretty much how it came about.
All right, sounds good. Now, security officers, security companies are taking advantage of the fact that police are on slowdown or go slow, and they are posting all over Facebook. You know, if you need, you know, security services for the Carnival season, you know, contact them, and they have the necessary staff, and they're even looking for people to join the security company because, you know, they know that the police aren't go slow, so therefore they try to capitalize on it. Now, let me tell all you something.
So what is security trying to do, Andrew? What they think they're going to hold who? Who's the man they're going to let them touch them up?
Security companies are not allowed
talk to them, Andrew,
to act as VKS police officers. Let me say that again.
One more time for them.
Police officers, right?
Security guards.
VKS. Those two have the right to deal with public order. Security companies do not. The only thing they can do is observe.
And report to the
police. So if there is a fight, if there is something that is seriously happening on the outside, so if it's an indoor establishment, it's a different story. Because then security has the right to secure the place.
The premises. They're
fine, no problem. But on the outside of things now, in public, security guard can't come up and tell you nothing.
Not no juvie.
Zero.
Not no parade.
None.
Not no causeway. Not no jump up.
They can't hold you.
Can't
they
touch
can't
me.
touch you. The dogs better not even look at you. They can't do shit.
So please don't extend your authority, try to abuse your authority over people. Cause dying working security companies and you can't do me nothing, you can't do us nothing. I understand you're trying to do your business scheme. You want, you're trying to.
They can't put you in cuffs. They can't put you in. They can't do a citizen's arrest.
Nothing at all. Legally, we talking. Cause it's not a real place, so anything happening. Understand? They could tell
no, but legally, it don't matter how much big security guards they have.
Factually.
Factually.
Because, Andrew, they don't like us talking the facts and the truth. I don't understand what's going on with the semantic.
Because then all of a sudden we become like, fear mongers. But again, all they could do is see something. If something goes wrong, they have to call the police and say, hey, this is happening. That's it. So no police officers, no security officers has the same powers as a police officer or a VKS officer. Please bear that in mind. Security companies, stop lying to the people. Stop giving the false impression that you can secure us.
Secure what?
You can't secure us.
Must cause a riot.
You don't have the bufugheid.
No, you
don't have the power.
No.
Okay?
No.
Unless the Minister of Justice decides to make you
VKS
give you the oath and gives you that type of power. Otherwise to that, it's not possible. It's not possible, so let's not fool anybody with that. Yes, so.
Moving on, they had a meeting, because of course, every weekend or every week since you want to become something of importance, I will make a topic every week. So MP Grisha Heidegger, she is on her steadfast way, man, Andrew. She on her steadfast, headstrong. These people, they ain't going to change them, Martin. We got to change them. They're not going to change, okay? She on a committee now of independence, and I'm for that. I got to applaud them. And I gonna say, go ahead. I support you putting it on a referendum. Put it, the option. On March 1st, once the Martin Association appeared before Parliament, ad hoc committee for electoral reform, with a request to Parliament to convene a consultative referendum on the matter of independence for St. Martin. The referendum was proposed to address a sole question, yes or no, independence for St. Martin, yes or no. The association had proposed that the referendum be convened within the current parliamentary term, since it hasn't, or at the latest simultaneously with the next parliamentary election and with the next parliamentary election. Put it on the ballot for the next parliamentary election and watch my big broad no go down there. I just explained how you.
Wait a minute, so you're not an independent staff?
No, I'm not.
You're crazy, Earl, no. This is where we're going to have to argue, because you are out of your mind. You telling me that great St. Martin, sweet St. Martin GDP being so amazing, St. Martin who is so perfectly centered from all over the Caribbean, cannot go independent?
No.
Earl, have some national pride.
I do. That's why
I'm not even from here, and I believe
You believe that a problem? I don't believe. I know. I don't believe.
Earl,
I know.
Independence is the way to go.
Go where? To the bottom?
No.
We ain't ready for the bottom yet.
Listen, that's
we ready for the bottom.
You're mixing up. No, that's Saba. Listen to this. Listen to this very carefully. Okay? Yeah? You like it?
I like that one, yeah.
Okay. I hear all night. All I'm saying is, our independence will secure our place as a real place. For now, we're not a real place because we rely on handouts. We rely on the assistance of our colonizers.
I thank God.
Are you serious?
I know.
white underneath this.
No. I thank God.
What is this? You from Holland?
I thank God for the hot. I thank after Irma and then the pandemic. I thank God for Holland. No, seriously, I really and truly thank God. Who sent Martin?
Thank you, master.
No.
Thank you, master.
No, Andrew, please don't do that. We having a conversation.
Independence.
Who? Okay, if we were independent, who we would have turned to?
Our Caribbean brothers and sisters would have helped us. Our former colonizers would have for sure helped us.
Well, so how you can't turn to the former colonizers after you tell them go about the business?
Yes, we can. They happen.
They did
it to Suriname. They did it to many countries before.
Because those were the agreement. We're not talking about. The problem with independence in St. Martin is that they want us to be away from the Dutch rule or the Dutch way of governing.
Yes.
But they don't realize how right, just, and exact that does for them, and how developed and how great the Dutch are actually doing on a world market and a world scale. The Dutch were able to withstand a pandemic and help other nations, then turn around and farm the World Trust, the Trust Fund, but by NRPB. You know what money the Dutch ain't asked nobody to put money in that for us. They asked a soul. They put their money themselves.
Which they gave to the World Bank.
But
they gave it to the World Bank instead of us directly.
Because they don't trust us. I don't trust them. They don't trust us. I don't trust us either. I side with them. You understand? Yes, I side with them. I don't trust us either. I say, but listen, you won't give them the money? Because they don't give them the 13 million to pay the police workers, and then we still back here trying to pay the police workers again. But St. Martin missed that point, so I'm going to say it again. We give them $13 million, MP Brison, by the sale of UTS, provided $13 million to pay the police officers. And we right back here again. And nobody wanted to ask where the money gone. I gonna ask for it though.
Conditions is all what we get whenever we get this assistance, this so-called assistance.
Yeah, but that's not that's business.
Modern.
But you gonna sign your life
colonization. No. That's what you call modern colonization.
You sign your elbow.
Because we got no choice.
You sign your elbow.
We got no choice.
You sign your elbow, your bum hole, and no, you're laughing. You sign your elbow away, your bum hole away, and then your toes away, and you want to ask where the rest of your body, where your body going?
Leave the people bumhole out of this.
No, because that would
what I'm saying
they sign it, then. They sign it.
Yes, they sign it because we needed the assistance at the time. At the same time, we were able to come back from
Andrew, don't say that.
We were completely wiped out almost off of the map.
Because of their greed, they didn't read the fine print. They didn't take time to counsel, and they said, "Yeah, give me the money."
They fired William because
give me the money.
William refused to sign. Okay, so let me tell you that they always have.
I remember that, Mr. Martin. I respect you for that. For real.
They have an alternative motive, and you can see it up until this day because we are treated as equal partners, but we're not. We go to the UN with the king. We go to the UN with the princess. We go to the UN and smile and take pictures.
Why?
But
because they
not even considered an equal partner for real.
Because they don't.
This is why we need independence.
No.
Boss.
No. A boss is a boss regardless, and that's the problem. We don't have no boss. St. Martin, we don't have no bosses as leaders. When we see one farming, you're trying to crush him. But the world scale and people of international appeal, they respect leadership and leaders. We don't got none. We got yes and masters. We got people who are going to show up, sign the elbow, and your asshole away.
Okay.
They're going to sign. No, St. Martin, listen to me good. We got people that's going to start.
Leave the people assholes alone.
They're selling there. They're selling there.
Out there. Listen, nobody's selling nothing. Earl, independence is the best way forward for St. Martin. And I know for sure that the people are going to show it in the voting.
No, okay, so then we're back to
the referendum.
I appreciate that. So yes, I am for it. Put it on a referendum, St. Martin. I gonna have a campaign coming against it too. I think it's true. I'm gonna have the future is media, and
I position no.
I position no.
Beside,
yeah.
Just say no.
No, I'm gonna show them that. I'm gonna start with Irma. I'm gonna start with this. I got some vivid, bro. The way I gonna create some. I got some media skills now, bro. The way I gonna create Irma and put people out there, and then put the helicopters coming down with the Dutch flag on, bro. And to remind you. And then what we should do for you then?
We need independence.
I can't believe you are. I can't believe you're on the independence wagon, Andrew Dick.
Are you independent stuff forever? You crazy? You crazy? Because we'll be able to do our own affairs. Stop it.
Drop government left, right, and center. Nobody can tell them nothing. That's what we've been doing. Robbing the people in blind and don't have no accountability. Is the Dutch were prosecuting the people in? You understand what's going on here? People is we don't know what's going on. You think you know what's going on?
You want to stay with the Dutch? It's the Dutch who prosecuted the people and you still want to stay with them?
Because they corrupted, they're going to do us worse if they ain't got nobody watching them. No civil servant is snitching on them. We don't have no whistleblower. We don't have nobody protecting we. We don't have nobody in government protecting we from we self. I don't trust them. Are you kidding me?
Earl.
Bro, Andrew, I'm serious. You turn our comedy week into something serious.
No, but it's something serious because I didn't even know that you wasn't again. I don't listen. I thought you was independent.
No. Not to tell you show.
You can't be a good like St. Martin, Sweet St. Martin. I'm from St. Martin. I love it. You know, tattoo it on your hand and everything.
And check my back. I'm going to tell my Jamaican and my people. Check my back, St. Martin. Check my back. 20 years, check my back, 20 years from now, check my back. All right, we ain't ready now. And I'm man enough to say it. We got worse. When we did the little 10 that they thought they had, and the way they acted from there, when they thought they had it, I said, no man, imagine if they get it.
We got the longest government right
No. Bro, you know how long that is? That's 13 years. Yo, you know how long that happened, Andrew? 10 is how long ago? And for the first time since 10 happened over a decade ago, we finally make 4 years, and the people them in St. Martin, the Fufus and the Kunumunus, think that's a bad thing. They don't understand how much
the voters,
look. Progress that alone makes us look on the world, and that they don't even understand how that makes us look now.
The reflection of Parliament is a reflection of the voters. You know that, right?
Akeem is always, every time I watch Parliament and see Akeem in there, it reminds me of that fact, yes.
Okay, so
people then put him in there, so I understand that, yes.
So understand when I say that as long as the voters and as long as more people don't come out to vote, we will always go into the same circle because we have a certain amount of voters.
I'm working on that. I need fresh, new, modern, contentious. No. That family
every time the fresh and modern come, people rebel. People are very scared when it comes to change. And I've noticed that in St. Martin for quite some time, covering different elections.
Yeah, because even
whenever they come up with something that is brand new or something that is disturbing disturbing the norm of things, that is when people rebel. People start to then either get them fired, throw down government, change political parties.
Like children, they can't utilize their word and negotiate and communicate and come to terms. Like you can't, and this is what I'm saying. So okay, we become an independent place, Andrew Dick.
Yes.
Where we gotta now go and send these stalwarts, these stalwarts, to go negotiate all for us.
Our national treasurers, that's why I call them. Yes.
You think we're getting through? Why they're gonna go up there and say, listen, you think we're gonna get through with them negotiating skills they got going on there, bro?
I think you have to have faith in
faith. The belief and faith. I tell them kind of words. Knowledge is. I stand on knowledge, knowing. You say I'd have to have faith. No.
Yes.
Knowing what you know now, Andrew Dick. Knowing what you know now, Andrew Dick. I'm asking you a direct question. St. Martin, you could answer too in the comments. Knowing what you know now, Andrew Dick. Will you be content being an independent, letting these people go negotiate as independent for us? You think
they've been doing it.
You think they'll get it?
They've been doing it. They've been negotiating shit for us that we don't have no idea about, and then it gets implemented, and we just act like nothing happens after.
Like what? Talk to me. Like what? Give me one.
There's a new tax system that is coming.
That was forced down by the Dutch people because we don't have no.
You see how you say forced down? Thank you, Earl. You just made my point.
No, because we don't have no tax compliance, and taxes is what runs the country. So if you're not collecting your taxes, and you have taxes from an outdated system that now can't afford your. But I understand business. Taxes run your country. You don't pick up enough taxes, but yet the tax system is incorrect with the money that you're taxing. So get the money get the money part right first, and then whenever you start to pick it up, it works for you.
You know how independence works? Independence works when you actually are independent and you're able to make the laws that you want that best suit your people, best suit your culture. We don't have the same culture as in the Netherlands.
We could still do all of that without having we gone independence, bro.
How?
What you mean? How do you mean how?
No. How?
Okay, let me end that. No, on some real, Andrew, on some real. The only effect that independence, that staying under the government, the only effect that independence has, that going independence has, is that we'll be able to seek funding from China, from any other entity except the Dutch. The only
you starting to think, people.
No, I'm not starting to think.
You're starting to think.
But if you know what China does, and this is what I said, and let me bring it.
Here come the conspiracy.
No, it's no conspiracy. And let me bring it all the way back around. China is the hardest set of negotiators in the Eastern Hemisphere, because they're in the West. They're in the Eastern Hemisphere. They will come in and give us the sweetest deal, because if we can't defend ourselves against Holland now, there's no way we're going to be able to defend ourselves against the World Bank, the banksters, against, if you think Dutch, the Holland is a terrible monster to be negotiating with. Let us get independence and let China take a crack at ours. let China give us some loans then, with some conditions that they got. If you think Holland got some conditions, go check out Africa doing with their loans that they take from China and their conditions. How much airport's gone? At least the airport is ours. How much harbor's gone? At least the harbor is still ours.
For now. Independence is the best way to go for St. Martin, Earl. And I'm sure that you're gonna come back next week and give me.
I'm gonna do. I was just Andrew. I wasn't prepared for you. All I was just giving.
I know.
All I wanted to do was get the people them that.
Yes.
That
there's a committee that was formed.
But
yes.
no, there's certain people still on their job while you sleeping. I tried to get back on my job, but there are people that may never left their job. They still on their job, pushing what they pushing, St. Martin. Hello. They ain't gonna need, they don't take no days off on their job, so I ain't gonna take none either. You understand? So I'm trying to let you know what they on, because you ain't seen it, but they on, what they still on. They always what they on, what they been on.
What are you talking about?
Okay, good. Independence is for a certain set of people and certain set of families to continue to do us what they want to do us. That's what I'm talking about, Andrew. And that's why independence is the talk of the town. Not because it's for the St. Martin or the local best benefit. You gotta treat me good now. Don't wait until you get independent and try to treat the local man. No. You gotta treat the local man good now first, for me to give you power over me, and only me second. And I ain't feel nice now. Me feel nice now. You ain't pay my police them now. My carnival in jeopardy. No. We in the country ain't running right. I ain't feeling good at all. To give you full power over me now, we ain't doing that. I gotta have shirts now, cause we ain't doing that. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be the campaign that's gonna be the campaign for the independence.
We ain't doing that.
We ain't doing that.
Of course, there is talk of the leader of the St. Martin Christian Party, Wycliffe Smith, joining the Democratic Party. And again, it's kind of funny that a leader would leave its party and go with a different party.
You can't run with the Christian Party no more. We know that's a fraud and a fake now. You can't run with that party no more. That party dead and gone. You better keep it buried.
So now, Pastor Wycliffe Smith will be going with the Democratic Party, and it should be interesting campaign because, they gave. So
DP doesn't want to take anybody out. No, seriously. I hear Emily. I tell them already. Me want to see Emily. No, I hear Emily going there too. Now you tell me Wycliffe Smith going. But I just tell them about when
Emily run like 3 times on DP already, man. Stop it.
But he ain't get elected ever since then again. That's why St. Martin people going to reward them. And I appreciate the St. Martin people to keep your eye open. Keep your eye open. They're trying to think. St. Martin. Watch out yourself.
Of course, Wycliffe Smith was good for quite a number of votes during the last election.
Then he become Minister of Education, and he been the same ever since. I don't talk about that already. No, seriously.
Don't break the 82-year-old man dream.
He 82?
Yes, 82.
Oh, Lord, have mercy, God, 82. Jesus.
But
peace,
the experience, where he lacks in experience, he has experience.
We want to have a Joe Biden in our place. Like, we want Joe Biden representing us. No, God, St. Martin, where we going? Say, Lord, God, St. Martin, Lord,
he's still young in his heart.
Oh, my God,
he's still young in his heart.
Oh, my Lord. But science and the biology of the body states that some of his functions have been declining for the longest. That's not me. That's science and the biology of the body with aging process. That's not me.
Okay.
Lord God, St. Martin. Oh,
he's bringing experience back to the deep.
Wow. I didn't even understand how much deep we was in until now, Andrew. Oh my God, we in some deep hole. St. Martin, we in a really dark
place. And there is a new political party that is forming.
Again?
Yes, a pastor is busy.
Another pastor?
Another pastor is making another Christian party, a different Christian party. Yes.
Andrew, you're hot.
I give you a headache?
What?
Well, you have a week to get over it. And of course, we'd like to thank you for tuning in to Polotricks.
Wow.
And of course, pay the police officers, please. Pay the police officers. Earl, final words.
Say, man, not a real place. That's all I can tell you. Anybody believe that they could just postulate themselves for the highest position in my country? That's just because they feel like Mr. Brown, DC and can't even. Say, man, not a real place. Get out of your shirts from Andrew Dick. Carnival coming around. We might find a troop car, say, man, not a real place too. Everything possible.
That's a troop right here. See you next week. Bye-bye.